Thanks very much, Alice. Yes, welcome back. In fact, you join us just as Tower Bridge is being raised to let a boat through, and that's why the Olympic rings have been raised. They're retractable for just this very reason. But that symbol is really a sign that the Games are almost upon us. For millions, this summer will be like no other. And in the run-up to the Olympics, we'll be looking at how the lives of Londoners will be affected. Tonight, how police are trying to deal with young troublemakers and how dispersal zones are being used in around a third of London boroughs, giving officers the power to send under-16s home at night. Matthew Morris reports from the zone closest to the park for the first of your Olympics.
The eyes of the world will soon be on Stratford. The eyes of the local police are already on the groups that congregate in places like this. The Met and Newham Council said this part of Stratford has a significant and persistent problem with groups intimidating and harassing people. That's why there's a 3-month dispersal zone in place running up to the Games.
It gives police powers to move people on. Under-16s can be taken home if they're suspected of causing trouble and could be kept off the streets between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. Some youngsters are calling that a curfew, and the existence of the zone is certainly dividing opinion.
The Newham police can't just say, you can't go out after 9 o'clock, because that's got to do with the parents.
Two sisters, two very different opinions. Danielle is 14.
It shouldn't be up to the police to decide my curfew. Them moving groups along, maybe the group isn't doing anything, but the police might suspect that. It makes you feel like you're not part of Stratford, you're not part of the Olympics. What if you're not doing anything wrong?
The zone is part of wider measures to tackle antisocial behaviour. The Met says the Olympics is a consideration, but is not the main reason behind it. It stays in place until day one of the Games and could be extended. Danielle's 20-year-old sister, Alexaline, fully supports the police.
I don't think they should rebel against this. This is for their safety and their protection. If you're not doing any wrong, then you've got nothing to worry about. We don't want the Olympics to be tainted. They've created more jobs, more houses. There's a lot of positive things that you can draw from the Olympics, and the police being there, they're just there to protect us.
If the police think that their children are not in a good area and they want to send them home, the parents should welcome that idea.
From Ghana, museum, precious.
So far, the Met has used the powers in this zone on 40 separate occasions. Supporters will argue that's been a good way of preventing trouble. Do Danielle's friends agree?
I kind of agree and disagree, because we do need to have our fun and socialise with other people, but then your parents should come and pick you up and make sure you're safe, not just let you out.
They treat us like prisoners, and prisoners, they only get punished if they do something wrong, but we haven't done anything wrong.
They're basically showing us how they're thinking we're bad. But now, new visitors are coming, so we have to be out and we have to show them a good side of us.
Lots of strong opinions here in Stratford. We'd love to hear your Olympics stories. Whatever you're doing, whatever you think, please do email us. yourolympics@bbc.co.uk. That's yourolympics@bbc.co.uk.
Matthew Morris there. OK, let's turn to the athletes now.